Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing, as I'm sure you saw from the title, the 20 best products from 20 brands in 20 minutes. If you missed the worst, I will have it linked in the description box down below. This is the follow-up video where I'm doing the best. I started with the worst first. I don't know why, I just did. So today we're going to be talking about the best. This is the best I have in my collection. A couple of things I don't have anymore because I used them up, so I'll just show you photos of those. But I went through my collection and I picked like the best products I have from each brand. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video because I do have a giveaway I'm very excited about. So if you would like to enter, all the details will be in the end of the video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jamie. I do beauty videos, and this month I'm doing 5 videos a week. I don't know if I'll stick to it, but I'm gonna try. So I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel before you go. And if you guys want to see the 20 best products from 20 brands in 20 minutes, then keep on watching. Okay, so I gotta start the timer. So it's kind of hard because when I am timing myself, when I go in to edit, I realize that there's like pauses and I'm fumbling around, so I'm like cutting parts of the video. So it ended up, my last one ended up being like 18 minutes instead of 20, but I timed myself for 20. So it's gonna be like 20-ish minutes. Just like in the other video, I'm gonna just go back and forth between affordable and high-end products just to keep things fair. So, in no particular order, the first product I'm going to talk about is from CoverGirl, and that is their True Blend Matte Made Foundation. This foundation came out, I think, last year, and this is the product that put CoverGirl back, like, on the map for me. They did send me a PR package, like, a couple of months before that of a ton of new releases in their rebrand and all that, and I was impressed by a lot of it, but it was this product that made me go, holy shit, CoverGirl is here. Like, this foundation is as good as a high-end foundation. It lasts in the Vegas heat. It doesn't break up. It's beautiful on the skin. It's matte, but it's not like chalky matte. It's a nice satin finish. There's 50 shades of this, and the price point can't be beat. I think this is like $10 or something like that. It is such a good foundation, you guys. It's full coverage. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It claims to be 12 hours. I don't know who needs foundation more than 12 hours, but I mean, I like the longer you'll wear for me, the better. But this is just, it's amazing. I love it so much. The next product is from Tatcha, and you guys probably hear me talk about this in every single video where I'm putting makeup on my face. I love this so much. This is my second one, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's only product like around the edges. I'm like running dangerously low. This is an expensive ass primer, okay? This is like $52, and in my opinion, it's more than I ever want to spend on a primer ever in life. But if you're going to charge $52 for a primer, it better be a damn good primer, and this is a damn good primer. I have large pores, larger than the average person, and this just does it for me. It fills my pores, it provides a smooth canvas, it really works. I love it so much, and there doesn't go a single day, whether I'm just going to the grocery store or I'm doing a full beat, that I don't wear this. I wear this every single day. So this is my second one in a year. So that just shows you how much I use it. Okay, next we have from Pixi by Petra. This is the Matte Last Liquid Lipstick. This is in Pastel Petal. I wore this like every day for like a year. I love this liquid lipstick formula, and this color is like my dream pinky nude shade. I love this. I feel like it is the perfect nude for my skin tone. It's not what I have on right now, but it's close. It's kind of close. But I love it so much. It's a comfortable formula, and it's probably like the most comfortable liquid lipstick formula I own. and it's affordable. And they did expand their shade range. I actually did an entire video with doing like try-on swatches of the entire range if you want to check that out, but it's one of my favorites. And I'm not really into liquid lips anymore. Like, I'm all about bullet lipsticks personally, because I don't like to feel like dry, you know? But that formula is still like a fave. Okay, next up, this is a relatively new product, and that is the Fenty Sunstalker Bronzer, and this one is in Caramel Cutie. I got this during the Sephora VIB sale, and I have not stopped using it a single day since I got it. This is the mini. It also came with one of the little matchstick contour blush stick things. That's not the official name. But anyways, it was like $22 or $24 for both of those. I got it just because I hadn't tried either formula, and I just wanted to give it a shot. And I'm obsessed with this bronzer. It is the most beautiful bronzer ever. I have it on right now, and you would think that this shade would be super orangey and like way too dark for me, and it's not. Although I have been pulling orange on camera, and it's not the bronzer. I don't know if I look orange right now, but I promise it's not the bronzer. This bronzer is stunning. It looks like actual sun. Like I've actually been in the sun, which is the point of bronzer, right? I just love this. I think it's just such a beautiful product, and I'm definitely going to get a full size when I run out of that one. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm the type of person, like when I find a product that I'm obsessed with, I become like a soldier for that product. Like, I am loyal. I will go to the ends of the earth. I will wear you every single day. I will shout you from the rooftops. I'm just that person. I'm just very loyal, and when I find a product I love, like, I hold on to it for dear life. And one of the products that I've been talking about for a couple of years now is from L'Oreal, and that is the Color Riche matte lip liners. And the nude shades are my favorite, particularly Matte's It, which is kind of like a plummy undertone nude. But they have two other shades that I wear all the time, Matte and Call, which is their brown nude, and Mastermind, which is their pink nude. But these are the most creamy, glidey, amazing lip liners on the planet. They are a pencil. The downside to these is they're so creamy that if you sharpen them too much, they'll just fall apart. So you have to be really careful when sharpening, and you have to be really careful when you're applying, because if you push too hard, you're going to break it. That is the one downside, but these are waterproof, and they will last on your lips forever. So I love to fill in my whole lip with it, put lipstick on top, so when the lipstick fades, I still have color underneath. I'm trying to let it dry so that I can wipe it and show you that it doesn't move. But anyway, these are $10, and I love them. They're very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheats, but they last longer. The lip cheats are not waterproof. These are, which in the summertime, especially here in Vegas where it's so hot, like I could wear this to the pool. I could just put this on my lips and nothing else, and I'm gonna have lip color no matter if I'm swimming, if I'm melting in the sun, or whatever. So I think these are just such an amazing product. This next one is new to me, and this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Okay, I am just addicted to the small pencils. This is my preferred method of brow, okay? I have a fuller brow situation where I don't need to do a lot. I just need to kind of shape it up a little bit and just like crisp things out and fill in a few sparse areas. My brow situation is not crazy. It takes me 5 minutes to do my brows typically. So this is my preferred type of product, this and a brow gel, and I'm good to go. So take that for what it is. But my first love was the ABH Brow Wiz, which is with most people. And then I discovered the L'Oreal Brow Definer, which blew my mind because it was a dupe for the ABH Brow Wiz, and it was $7. So I was like, yeah. So then I used that for years. And then I was pretty loyal to that product until Urban Decay released their Street Style Brow line, and then I was like all about the brow blade. Like, one side was a pen, one side was a pencil. It's amazing. I have like every shade because they sent it to me in PR, but the pencil side is less because it's a dual-ended thing. You know what I mean? There's no spoolie. So I ran out of it really quickly in my shades. And then Benefit sent me this. And my world will never be the same. This is the best brow pencil I've ever used in my life. And the thing that I love about it the most is this damn spoolie. And I've talked about this spoolie before. There's something about this spoolie. It's stiff. The bristles are close. You can get through every single nook and cranny, so the product just evenly distributes. So if you, let's say, are drawing on your brows and you're pushing a little too hard, you don't have to do much to like blend that out and make it look natural, because this spoolie is freaking magical. And I'm actually trying a new brow product today that I have in my brows, and it's actually from It Cosmetics. They have a new micro brow. It's the same idea as this. And the spoolie, like, it's nice, but it's not this. Like, there is no spoolie on planet Earth like this. I don't know what they did. This is magical spoolie. I know, and every time I talk about it, I'm like, yep. I'm hyping a spoolie, but every time I use this product, I have a good brow day. Every single time. Like, never fails. And that's not true anymore with anything else. I actually went back to the L'Oreal the brow definer, because there I was doing my brows, and then this happened. The dreaded sound of your brow pencil when it twists and nothing happens. So I ran out of product, so I was like, no! So I went back to the brow definer, and my brows looked a hot freaking mess, I will tell you. So I need to get a new one of these stat. I just want to go back to this real quick and just show you this lip liner. I'm like pressing, and this is not coming off. Do you see this? It's so good. I rest my case. Okay, so the next product is actually a brush, and that is this Morphe eye brush. And you know, I hate to say it because I don't know how you could ever get your hands on this, and it's dirty right now because I used it for this look, so that's why you see like green shadow on it. But this brush is from one of their holiday collections. It was a 6-brush collection set. It was called the All I Want collection. And this brush, it's very similar to like a 433 or an E25 from Sigma, but the difference is it's not wide all the way around. When it's wide here, and then when you turn it, it's like really flat. And that allows you to really place color in the crease. And I like precision application when it comes to shadows. Like, I always go in with my darkest color first, and then I blend it out with a transition. I never go in transition first anymore. I just find my blends look so much better when I do it that way. So I really like a brush like this where I can just like really precisely push that color in. This is my favorite crease brush ever. And I used to bash Morphe brushes because I hated them. I thought the quality was shit. I didn't get the hype. And then I got this, and I haven't been the same since. And I went to the Morphe store to try to find this in a single, and it's like, doesn't exist. It does not exist. I don't know why. But if it ever does exist, if I ever come across something that could be like a dupe, I will definitely let you know, because I have my eyes open, okay? I am on a mish to find a brush like this. Okay, so the next product I no longer have, and that is from Lancome, and that is their Monsieur Big mascara. I didn't want to love it. It's way too much. Like, there are certain products that are at the drugstore that are so good that you don't need to spend a lot of money on. And mascara, in my opinion, is one of them. Liquid eyeliner is another. I need to sip my coffee. Yeah, so anyway, mascara is one of them, but when I tried this Monsieur Big, It's maybe the best mascara I've ever used. I looked like I had these crazy false lashes every time I wore it. I love it so much. I have another drugstore product that I have been using that I love. I'll talk about that in another video. It's the Rimmel Wonderfully Real, which is really good. It's totally different in a totally different way. But anyway, this Lancome Monsieur Big is worth every penny in my opinion. I love it so much. Next from e.l.f., my baby. This is the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is in medium sand. The shade range is not good. It's not good. There's not a good shade range, and the colors are kind of wonky. I am lucky that I found a color that works for me because this is the best drugstore concealer ever. Ever. It's full coverage. It's very Shape Tape-like, but it doesn't dry you out. And when I apply it, it dries down really quickly, so you got to kind of do it in sections. You can't just slap it all over your face unless you have like flash hands and you can like blend it out super fast. I always do it in sections, but when I typically put a concealer under my eyes, I have to have my powder on the ready to like go in and set, because before I'm even done blending, I'm creasing. And for a long time I was just like, that's just my under eyes, like they're just going to crease immediately. I'm getting older, you know, whatever. But then when I started using this, it doesn't happen. Like, I can put this part on first, all under my eyes, go in and do the rest of my face, come back, and I still don't have even a remote hint of creasing before I go to set it with powder. This stuff is awesome. And it lasts. Like, it stays put. And I did do a matchup between this and Jeffree Star's Magic Star Concealer. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to that video down below. That's all I gotta say. All right, I need to move faster because I think I'm running out of time. All right, next we have the Hourglass Veil Powder. You guys, I've been using the Urban Decay Velvetizer for 100 years and swearing by it. And this sweet little baby, I broke up with her. I broke up with Velvetizer because this girl came into my life. I love it. It has a little bit of sparkle in it, I will say. The faintest amount. But the reason is because that way when you apply it, you don't look powdery. I've noticed that loose powders, like brands, are putting a tiny hint of shimmer, and that will cut the powdery look, so it looks a little bit more natural. Normally, I would never put anything shimmery here because it draws attention to the pores. This doesn't do that on me, though, at all. So, I can't even notice the shimmer. But I do notice that it doesn't look powdery, and that is the reason why. This is an expensive-ass powder, oh my god. This is like $45 for the full size. This one here I think is like 20 or 22 because it's a mini, but I'm running low and I might have to pull the trigger on that one because I love it so much. And I don't have a lot of Hourglass products, but it's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, next from Physicians Formula we have the Butter Bronzer. I really don't feel like I need to say too much about this. Everybody, I think, is familiar with the Butter Bronzer. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. It smells like freaking Hawaii, but pina coladas or something, and I don't typically like that, but that bronzer is so damn good, and for the price, you can't beat it. Okay, next from ABH, another product that really doesn't need me to say much. Ooh, I dropped the brush. This color here I hit pan on. This is Golden Ochre. It was like my perfect transition shade, and I used it all up, and now I don't know what to do with myself. I use this, go back to this once in a blue moon, but it's still such a favorite. Like, it's the best palette ABH has ever done, in my opinion, and it is the palette that, you know, put them on the map for palettes. Next from Maybelline, I have the Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. It's 24-hour wear. This foundation is another one at the drugstore that just is so awesome. And it's going to depend on your skin type if you're going to like this or not. I have dry skin now that I live in the desert, and I still wear this. I just love that it's like full coverage. It stays put. It doesn't break up on my face. I'm all about the longevity of a foundation. That is like one of the most important things to me, is that it doesn't look cakey and that it lasts a long time. And this doesn't look cakey on me and it lasts forever. So it is a win. If I need to go to something that I know isn't going to do me dirty, I will go to that one. Okay, from Urban Decay. This is hard because Urban Decay is one of my favorite brands. I just like everything about the brand. Everything about the brand. So to pick a favorite or like a top best product from them was not easy, but I decided to go with the Vice lipsticks because I do collect them and they are my favorite lipstick formula. I have two shades here. I have Stark Naked, and my favorite shade is actually Safe Word. This is such a pretty nude though. It's a little warm. I don't usually like too warm of nudes, even though I have a warm nude on now, but it is pretty though. And then I have also Back Talk, which is more of like a pink. It's like a dusty kind of plummy pink. Safe Word is my favorite, but I am completely out of it. I love these. These two both are Comfort Mattes, which is my favorite formula out of all of them. They have like 4 or 5 different formulas. They have Cream is my second, the cream formula, which just isn't matte. And then they have a Metallized, which is like my least favorite formula. It's a little bit on the metallic side. But anyway, I love these lipsticks. I think Urban Decay's lipstick formulas are just amazing. They are hydrating. They never dry out my lips. And I just think the colors, they have so many colors. So no matter your skin tone or what your preferences are, there is something for you here. BH Cosmetics, another one of my favorites, especially for eyeshadow palettes. Picking a favorite was like trying to pick my favorite child, and this really is meaningless because they're all my favorites. I don't think there's one that is the best. I think that there are many that are on the same level, so I had to pick one for this video, and I just decided to go with the one that's the biggest with the most colors, and that is this one. This is their Ultimate Matte Palette. I loved this. I do love this. And I'm not a matte girl, okay? Like, I love my shimmers, but there's just something so awesome about this palette. And it changed me when I got this. I started playing with mattes and I started loving it. So, I don't know. I love this. I think it's so worth the money. They always have sales. But honestly, I would just say as a category from BH, their top product is their eyeshadows, and definitely not all the formulas are equal. There are definitely some palettes that have better formulas than others, but you wouldn't be disappointed, I don't think, by any of their palettes, because at least every one I've tried, I love. Okay, from Too Faced, we have their Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I feel like when this came on the scene, everybody was like, Shape Tape who? This was so, like, this just blew up. I don't know anybody who doesn't like this concealer. It's amazing. It gives you that coverage, but it's not drying at all. I used this straight for like a year. And it just got bumped recently with Jeffree Star and e.l.f., but I love this. Is this my new one or my old one? I think this is my old one, but I have a backup of this. This is the shade Porcelain. I love this concealer. Like, it is literally my favorite thing from Too Faced ever. From NYX, we have the Micro Brow Pencil. The only reason I picked this is probably the only thing of NYX I have left. I'm not really big into NYX as a brand at all. I think that they're overpriced for what they are, and none of their products blow my mind, but I really do like this brow pencil. I think it is one of the better brow pencils at the drugstore. It's one of the more pricey ones at the drugstore too. I think it's like $10, but I really like this one a lot. It is such a good brow pencil. It is very like ABH. It's a drier formula. It's not super waxy, so I like that. And I think the colors are spot on. This one is brunette, and it is perfect for me, so I really like that. Okay, we have 2 more products. So from Cover FX, this product I started using, I don't know, in March or something, April, and I can't put it down. This is the Face Perfector, or the Perfector Face Palette in light medium, and this highlighter, Starlight, Which one is it? This one. I've worn it every single day since I opened this palette and put it on my face. It is so beautiful. It's on my face now, and I just feel like it gives me the kind of glow that I want. I want it to look wet and dewy, but I don't want it to look glittery and chunky and metallic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it has a little bit of a metallic to it, but it more than anything looks like I have a sheen to my skin, and I really like that. I think this is a great formula if you have texture or, you know, pores or anything that keeps you from using highlight. And I like this palette because there's so many products in it that it's really great for travel. There's a brightening powder here, which I don't recommend putting under your eyes because it's essentially it's a freaking highlighter. And I did that one day. I put it under my eyes, and that was just, no, that was really bad. But they have a finishing powder here, a contour, a blush, and then 2 highlights. And all of these are amazing. The brightener I actually use in my inner corners, and I use it like just as a topper. If I want like my highlight to be a little more beaming, I'll put it there or on the tip of my nose. So I love this palette so much. And then lastly, from Wet n Wild, I have the Photo Focus Concealer. It was a toss-up between the foundation and concealer. I love them equally, but this concealer was the only concealer I used for such a long time. I love it. It's $4. It's still one of the best. I mean, is it e.l.f.? No, but it's different. It's like very creamy. It's very hydrating. It gives you coverage, but it doesn't dry down super matte. But it's such a good concealer, and for $4, the e.l.f. one is $5 and the Wet n Wild is $4. They're very different. So if you want a more natural look, I would go with this one. If you're like super glamming it up, I would go with the e.l.f. Okay, you guys, we did it. My counter says 29 minutes, but I'm hoping like I can cut out some of the pauses, and it'll be 20-ish minutes, okay? All right, so for the giveaway, what I am giving away is the Wet n Wild Crystal Cavern Limited Edition Collection. This is the PR box. All of the products that I got in PR. I'm going to be giving this entire collection away to one of you. All of the details are going to be in the description box to enter, so just scroll on down and see. There'll be multiple ways to enter. And I just really wanted to say thank you guys for all of your support. It means the world to me, and I want to do giveaways as much as possible. I am going to be doing a huge 10,000 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you're subscribed. It's going to be huge. So, yeah, I'm excited for that as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle is @GlamLatte. And don't forget the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, and now iHeartRadio. All those details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. I just want to hold you. I just want to look into your